Where them prayers at? Give me one time. Where them prayers at? Oh, where the prayers at? Where are the prayers? That's what we need in today's world. Prayers. We need prayers. You need to stay prayed up. You need to pray for your people, your loved ones, your children, your animals, your property, your job. Pray for it all. Be thankful. Be grateful. Okay? Keep them prayers flowing. So my week was going great, right? And then, I'm DDTV, DD Love, whatever you want to call me. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the share. Um, my week was going great, and then I got gut punched on Wednesday. Wednesday morning, I'm at work, and I get a text saying that my niece passed away, 16 years old. She had cancer when she was a little girl, and they took it out. She did chemo, everything. She was all right. She was around 7 at that time. And then 2 weeks ago, they got a phone call and she died on Monday. Good morning, Miss Balance One. Hi. 16, gorgeous, wonderful person, loved. But none of us are here to stay forever. But it's just so shocking. Like I said, 2 weeks ago. I didn't even know that. Like I asked, people, I asked her uncle at the funeral. I was like, what happened? So yeah, 2 weeks ago she got sick, I guess, and yeah, that was it. Gone. None of us are promised tomorrow. That's why you gotta be good to people while you're here today. Okay. So yesterday was my father's birthday. May he rest in peace. And you know, thank you, Miss Balance One. So I remember, I didn't remember so much that it was his birthday, but he passed away. He passed away, and my other brother passed away like, was it exactly 2 years before that at the same time. So it's the same time for them. However, let's get to this. This is a public service announcement to people who call me for money, not people who borrow money from me and pay me back. To people who call me to ask me for money, do tell, how do you think I get this money? Huh? Where them prayers at? You need to be praying for yourself. Pray for some income. Pray for a damn job. Stop calling people asking them for money and not giving it back. You don't pay people back. What makes you think that somebody's going to keep donating money to you? How does my daddy's birthday and death equate to you needing $40 from me that you're never going to give me back? And these people don't ever call you and give you shit. They never have anything for you. What up, Fatima? How you do, baby? Welcome. Yeah. How is it that my daddy died? It was his birthday, and I need to send you $40. You ain't never got nothing for nobody else. What's wrong with people? Nobody owes you anything, okay? A lot of y'all need to start praying for yourselves and your situations and being realistic. Like, how do you think I get this money? Do you think that I call people and they just send me money so I have money to just send you? No. Because y'all know I'm always at work, 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 work. That's where I'm at right now. What the hell is wrong with people? Like, I saw his phone call, but I was asleep. I was like, okay, I had a rough day yesterday. So I was like, okay. When I read my text message, I couldn't believe it. Like, when I didn't answer, you didn't say to yourself, well, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't leave this message. But he did anyway. But hell no. Okay? Hell no. Not happening. Not doing it anymore. Stop calling people and asking them for money, and you're an adult. What's wrong with y'all? You're a fucking adult. Get a job. I don't care if it's 2 hours at McDonald's a day. Go to Popeyes. Go somewhere and get a fucking job. It is disgusting that y'all think that people should just give you money. Their money they went to work to get. Okay? Right. They didn't just... I could see you thinking it if I was getting a monthly check from the lottery. You know what I'm saying? And you knew I was balling out and shit. And even then, you don't have the right to ask me. But I could see you asking me. But damn, I'm going to work every day. You could do the same. I don't want to. Hi, Omar Burke. Yes, I don't want to go to work either. Oh my God. So Rihanna's dad passed away. It's been a lot going on. Like I said, my niece had cancer when she was little. It went away. She was like 7. Came back 2 weeks ago. And her service was yesterday. I just still can't believe it. I mean, unbelievable. How to escape the gangs? Hell no, I ain't never been in a gang. Don't associate. How do you get out of gangs? Don't associate with them. I'm a solo artist. I've always been a person that rolls solo. I don't fuck around because I don't do group thinking. I'm not a follower. Usually gang related things, people are stupid. They do dumb, ignorant shit. They feel like they're invincible. And, I don't have time for that. I don't do court. Okay. I don't do violence. I used to hurt somebody if I needed to, but at this point in my life, you can't even get loud with anybody. Somebody yell in your face, walk the fuck away. Don't even respond. Just go. Just go. If you pull out your camera, what up, Captain Wolf? Good morning. Don't let them know that you know. You know what I'm saying? Just get the hell on, because people are crazy. I saw a young man, he was working at a fast food restaurant. I guess some man came through the drive-thru and was arguing with one of the girls in there. But the dude went in his locker, came out, and went and killed the man. And where is he going now? 17? Prison. Stupid. Like, just the dumbest shit ever. So don't argue with people. You don't know what they have on their mind. I told y'all last week I was in a restaurant. Thank you, Emmett TV. Thank you. She was so pretty. Oh my God, so beautiful, so nice, so loving, so kind. Like truly an angel. She's definitely back home where she's supposed to be. She's definitely an angel on earth. But unbelievable. 16 years old. You never know. But like I said, where them prayers at? Pray for yourself, pray for your peoples, pray for your loved ones. We have to be more forgiving and more kind and ignore crazy people. There's too many nut jobs out here right now. Like, and everybody has a gun. Like I said, the little boy at the damn fast food restaurant, what was he thinking? Like, do you know you're never going home again? Mm-mm-mm. Yes, never going home again over somebody else's argument at a fast food restaurant when you could have walked your silly ass away. But we're not doing that. I don't know why. Like, everybody's just so violent and so crazy and so willing to go to prison. It's just out of control. I was watching a video earlier of this lady. She's homeless. She has a son. She had a husband too, but he went to stay with his mother. And then the son, she let her son go stay with her daughter. And she's living in her car. I don't think he would be my husband any longer. Anyway, they was saying she got a job, but she was gonna let her people at work know. Listen, people at work ain't your damn friends. Don't tell them all your business. Don't be stupid, okay? Keep some things to yourself. Yeah, just do that, because everybody is not for you. You think people care about you when they really don't. All right, so like I have this associate now, but I'm gonna really dead him for real at this point. Um, Cause we always fall out here and there, but I think he got really irritated with me last week because he was trying to tell me something about my son, and I told him, cause see, he's one of these people. He doesn't have any children, but he always got plenty of damn advice, right? And I told him that if you don't have any children, you can't tell me a motherfucking thing, and I mean that. Unless you are a man, like a father figure type, whose life you are established and you doing a damn thing. But if you want bullshit and you need help, guidance, assistance, and fucking direction, don't tell me shit about my son. Period. It's very simple. And he got mad about it and he got all offended. But I don't know why people get offended by the truth. You know what I mean? So I was like, well, what are you doing with your life that you're trying to tell me? That it started because, first of all, my son has a job. Okay. He has a job already. I want him to get another job. He should have already been in school. There's a few other issues going on. But this particular friend, people, be careful who you allow to speak to your children, and make sure you know what the fuck they're saying to your children too. Don't assume that they're on your side. Don't assume that they're moving like adults, because it doesn't. Like, some people are really on some bullshit and will tell your kids and speak against you. Like, your parents shouldn't speak to you that way. Your mother shouldn't yell at you. Who the fuck are you? Let me see. I'm 15. Oh, and my dad is not around, and my mom that never cares what happens to or what I do. Hi, Shamira. Look, Emmett, it seemed like you know right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? Follow good judgment. You know what I mean? Follow the 10 Commandments. Follow faith. Be faith-based. Don't do dumb shit. Don't go around people. You have to go to school, but just move swiftly. Move alone. Go to school and go home. Don't associate. Carry a pair of scissors in your pocket just in case you need them. Ain't nobody saying don't protect yourself if you need to. A sock with a can of corn, something. But just avoid people in ignorance, because the world is dangerous. The world is rough now, but you can make decisions and do the right thing. Yeah. So this friend of mine, anyway, who always has something to say, but what is fucking crazy is at the current moment, his mouth is wired shut. Why? Because he always go back to fucking around with people who don't mean him any good. A lot of y'all do that. People will do y'all dirty, treat you like shit, lie on you, rat you out, do all kind of stuff. But because you feel needy, because you feel alone in the world, because you desperate to have friends, you will settle for anything. The reality is I walk alone. I told y'all, solo with Jesus, me and God alone. I don't know what your faith is, but that's what you need to be focused on. Yourself and God, your redeemer, your healer, your everything, because people will fail you every single time, right? So this dude, anyway, this chick had did him dirty. I said, yo, you need to stop fucking with her. This ain't the first time that she has sold you out, stabbed you in the back, whatever. All right. So one night she comes to his house with her son. Her and her son are outside fighting. This tells you what type of people she is, right? Like the son threw her on the ground. So the dude, he goes outside to help her get up off the ground. But as he's helping her get up, her son, he fucking sucker punches this motherfucker. Pow! And breaks his jaw. So his jaw is wired shut. So what got me was the fact that you still want to fight. You talking about you're going to go fight him and you're going to go do this and you're going to do that. Like, how stupid are you? I said, are you really willing to die over this? You better call the police and let them handle it. First of all, you're older. Like, you got to be careful of people who are like 40 and still think like a 17-year-old. That shit is dangerous. Because I'm like, nothing you saying and doing is making sense. But I know for a fact, honestly, the reason that happened to him is because of all the dirty shit you do to other people. So should you see this, this is my opinion on why that happened. Because you are a foul individual and a fucking backstabber and you do shit and you think people don't know about it. But at the end of the day, Jesus knows. Karma's real, okay? Reaping what you sow is a real fucking thing. So just because the person may not hear you or see what you did, it's out there. It's in your energy. It's in your comeback, bitch. Just know that. All right. So when stuff like that happens to you out the blue, you need to take a step back and say, well, damn, why did that happen to me? Why is my jaw wired shut? Have I been popping a lot of shit lately? Have I done a lot of dirty shit to people lately? Or even in the past? You know what I'm saying? Because the thing about karma, it has no time limit. We all know that. Well, some of y'all don't. This is why y'all do the shit that y'all do. You know what I mean? So be careful. All right? Be careful what you put out there. I think a lot of people need to really just stop focusing on other people and worry about themselves. Worry about you. Right. When you're worried about you, you don't have time for other people's drama, business, and nonsense, right? When somebody's always coming to you with negativity, even if it's not about you, but it's about them, if their life is always negative and they always need a solution, they always need assistance, they always need a hand up, leave those people alone. Tell them to get what you got, Jesus, and leave me alone. Leave me alone. I can't help you. You can't help these people. You're never going to help these people. Nobody's ever going to be able to help these people. These people don't even really want help. They just want to cry. They want to whine. And they want you to feel bad for them so you can help them and you could do some shit for them. But they don't really care, okay? They're not trying to move forward. They're not trying to grow. They're not trying to change. You know, because change can happen in a day. Change can happen in 20 minutes. You could change your life. You could have been out here doing nothing your entire life and today decide, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. Let me try something new. And boom, you take off. It's your choice. But stop letting people weigh y'all down. Like people calling you with problems and, oh, my baby daddy this and that. Hang the fuck up. Tell them you're going to call them back. Don't bother. Do yourself a favor. Save yourself. Save your energy. Save your brain cells. Because a lot of this shit is just dead. It's just dead activity. Because they're going to keep repeating that shit. You know, they keep messing with the same people and keep coming to tell you the same dumb shit. Right. So you can feel bad for them when they need something. Like the same person with the wire jaw, this motherfucker. You know, like I always tell them, you talk too much. You should shut up sometimes. You should really shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. So I noticed now he got a job now, so he brand new, you know, popping off. However, when you didn't have any food in your house, when you didn't have no money and nothing to eat, who was there for you? It was me, right? Now, this is the same person. This is my fault because I'm contradicting myself because I forgave him. Remember, he got it twisted with me over the $60. He was like, you can come get your little $60. I was like, what? I didn't even ask for it. You were making a big deal out of it. But the last time that we spoke, he mentioned it again in a derogatory way. And he was like, well, that's just like that little bit of money you get. Excuse me, motherfucker. We're done. But y'all know I'm a Virgo. So I just, in my heart, in the pit of my stomach, I want this bitch to know how I feel about him. But I'm just going to let it go. But I want him to know, like, you are not the person that you think you are. Like, dude, you need to worry about your own life. You trying to tell me about my son. My son is a fucking carpenter. He's lazy. So he's lazy. I know what's wrong with him. Okay? I set him up. I put him on the right path. I know what I needed him and wanted him to do. He has a trade. He's a far ahead of a lot of people. But you're lazy. So because you don't appreciate me telling him to his face that, hey, dude, you need to do fucking better. You need to pick up the pace. What are you doing? You know, yes, he works and everything, but he can do better. We can always do better, right? Don't stay stagnant. Like, but for somebody to argue you down about you trying to encourage your child and they don't have any children, you keep that person away from your kids and you stay away from that person too. I'm going to take my own advice today. I'm definitely going to stay my ass away from him because I was like, who are you to tell me about my child and you don't have any kids? Who the fuck are you? What are you talking about? You know what I mean? And these kids today, it's so crazy because I went to get a scan this week too, right? Make sure my legs circulating and everything is good. And the lady there, she's from the Ukraine. Out of the blue, she remembered me from I don't know. Maybe she scanned me before, but she was like, yeah, my son. She started talking about her 19-year-old son. How everybody's having problems with their children in that age group because of the society that we live in today. So it's a common theme. You know, I have some people, one of my friends, her son, he's 21. He done found his second job. He's making $160,000 a year. Young black man. Okay. Smart as shit. My other friend, her daughter just graduated from Harvard, you know, but she's a judge. So she's, you know, smart, whatever. So there are people, you hear people doing all these wonderful things with their children. And then sometimes you think about your kids and you be like, God damn, what's going on? What's really good? Where them prayers at? Pray for your children. That's all you can do. You can bring them to the water. You can't make them drink. And at this point, I'm tired of dragging them to the water. You need to get your shit together and you need to think about and figure out what you want to do. Too much hand holding has gone on in this generation. A lot of y'all just want to be spoken to softly. People have to, you know, hold your hand. People have to be kind. You know, people have to care about your feelings. That's not the fucking reality of the world. And what a horrible world you live in. You know, like they say, leave your problems at home. Now, I'm not saying that if you really in the struggle and you're really hurt that, you know, you shouldn't address it. But like in the grand scheme of things, nobody gives a damn. I'm going to tell you right now. People don't care. Some people going to listen to your business just so they can repeat it. Some people are not even listening, honestly. Yeah. Some people going to laugh at you. Some people going to throw that shit back up in your face. But that's why when you are faith-based and you have God or whatever, you can focus. You can tell him your business. It won't be repeated. You know what I'm saying? If you want true support, you want true blessings, you can, if you open yourself up to blessings and miracles, you will see them suddenly happening to you. Oh, Benny, so is your mama. Okay, that's why you're here. Because your mama was full of crap. And boom, lo and behold, there you are. Anywho, okay. I have to get ready because y'all know I got to go to work. Like I said, stop calling people asking them for money. Don't nobody owe you shit, especially if you're an adult. Even children, like I always got my own money, so I don't relate to that begging shit. Hey, Kimmy M, what up? Yeah, I can't relate to asking people stuff, but depend on yourself. You be all right. Get a job. You will be okay. Do you want it, Adriana? Are you okay? All right. Something's wrong with you. You know, like when you drop down in people's chat to be rude or to look for attention, to say stupid shit. Like, stay on topic. Are you okay? Parents don't talk to their kids no more. That's the problem. Kids don't listen. Kids don't listen. Parents are talking until they blue in the face. Kids are not listening. Okay? Kids do what they want to do. Kids do what they see on TikTok. Kids do what they see other children doing. You could give your kids the best life ever. And what do they want to be? Fucking thugs. Gangsters. Stupid shit. Internet thoughts. You can put your kids in the best schools, take them on all the vacation. You do all that shit. If that's not what they want to do, they're not going to do it. It's just point blank. So don't beat yourselves up too bad. But like I said, where them prayers at? Pray for yourself, pray for your children, pray for your relationships. Pray that they'll do better, because you can change overnight. You know what I mean? And as long as you've given them the foundation and the basics, you know what I'm saying? You made sure they educated, whether they act like it or not or use it, they should be all right. Hey, enjoy life. Yes, thank you, boo. Thank you. What up, Olivia is? Good morning, Bill. Thank you. Why does it sound like a mom problem? It's a parent problem. Kids don't fucking listen. It's just what it is. Okay, I'll speak to fathers too. It's the age group. It's the society. It's the TikTok. It's the Grand Theft Auto. Are y'all not paying attention to what's going on in the world out here? These kids have lost their damn minds, okay? Several. Blood, yes, ain't tough. Adriana, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You all right? Why does it sound like a mom problem? Adriana, where's your mom? Are you a mom? Or are you a little kid? Are you one that needs a spanking? Are you hard-headed? Because you over here talking crazy. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, Adriana. Okay. Get it together. Yeah. All right, I'm going to ignore you from here on out because you're getting on my nerves, okay? Right. I don't have time for agitation. I come from the land of get the hell on. Get the hell on. If you getting on my nerves, get the hell on. If you getting on my nerves, I'm going to get the hell on. Okay? Yes. But yes, be good out there, everybody. Pray for your children. Pray for yourselves. Don't beat yourselves up. These kids today are something else at the end of the day. For real, for real. It's a towing cost at this point. You just never know. You really just never know. All right, let me block this person because I don't want you to come back because you're fucking annoying. All right? You ain't got to show me twice. Let me see. How do I get you gone? Bye. Okay. Doses. I'll kick your ass out. I don't have time for that. All right? I will get out. If you riding in my car and you get on my nerves, you will get your ass out. If you can't behave accordingly, you got to go. I don't put up with bullshit. Period. Okay? Don't be a distraction in life. You don't always have to be seen or heard. Sometimes you got to sit down and shut your ass up. It's best to just play the left, sit in the corner and be quiet sometimes. Just listen, look and observe. Shut your ass up. Okay? You say hi and keep it moving. Shut up. All right, I got to go to work, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Stay prayed up. Do the right thing. Okay? Respect others. Depend on God alone. Stop asking people for money. Nobody owes you shit. Appreciate life. You know what I mean? See your loved ones. Call your family. Right. Sometimes we be thinking family have issues with you and they really don't, because y'all family at the end of the day. So you're going to come back around full circle. So don't beat each other up too hard. You know what I'm saying? Love on your cousins, your sisters, your friends. And then you have those other family members that you'll never see again. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? Or if you see them, you don't. It's okay too. Let's just stay safe and healthy. You know what I mean? And out of harm's way. Because there's a lot of crazies out there. People are snapping the fuck out. Did y'all see the clip of the man who was hanging out with these 4 dudes, and he said, honestly, I'm glad we had a good night because I came here tonight and I was going to take all of y'all out. That's why I be rolling solo, honey. Don't be inviting new people into your friend group. You don't know what you getting into. You might be in trouble. You might be in danger. Yeah, be careful who you invite into your life. For real. And know that those same people affect other people in your lives too. So if you bring some a-hole in, then they're going to be an a-hole to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Okay, another person got to go. I don't understand why y'all motherfuckers can't behave. Don't say anything at all. I don't have time for that shit. I'm telling you. I don't do nonsense. I like people. I talk in bullet points. And I'm right direct and to the point. So You want to play games and F around? This ain't the place for you to be, okay? Remove yourself, or I will. Have a good day around the way. I gotta go. Where them prayers at? Let me hit now. Where them prayers at? Ow! Where Miss Shirley, y'all? This controversy with her has gotten out of control, too. They're going deep. But does Miss Shirley not have grandparents? Does Miss Shirley not have a father? What is this little girl name? Whatever her name is. They said that she been going doing meet and greets, and men been driving for hours to meet her, to pick her up and hold her, and you know, I don't know. It's inappropriate, period. But her mother cussed y'all out like dogs, said y'all need to mind y'all business, okay? She do what she want with her daughter, all right? Her 3-year-old daughter. It's so sad because they try to have this girl, the little girl, give responses, but she's a baby. So she's not giving little girl 3-year-old responses. She's trying to give adult responses. And she's not a fucking adult. So it's never gonna work. Never gonna work that way. It's really cringe when you watch it, you know? Like when she said, I'ma keep on stepping. That was okay. But some of this other stuff she's saying, yeah. Like she could have said, I love to step. Like it's okay to be a little girl. Let's stop making children adults. That's part of the problem. They're not mentally ready. They can't handle it. They need to learn how to read, write, draw, cook, plant. There's plenty of other things that children can be doing. Even these teenage children, these video addicted children, they don't know how to do anything else. And if they do, they don't want to do it. They play stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't remember this? They got amnesia. They tired. It's like they on crack. They got bags under their eyes. They barely eat in. They all skinny and worn out because they're addicted. They're addicted to goddamn electronics. So we got a whole spectrum of children that are like, but it's our fault because the parents, Miss Shirley, her mama pimping her out. You know what I'm saying? You got other parents who are allowing their kids to be gangster disciples and things of that nature. That's a problem. There's the education system is in the toilet. That's a problem. We got problems. So let's just pray. I think we should really specifically pray for the children. They need our love and assistance and guidance and uplifting. All right. Y'all have a good day. Deuces. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. I have like 200 people who stand with me solid because that's about how many views I get on my videos. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I thank y'all. Thank you for caring. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for visiting. All right. I appreciate each and every one of you, definitely, because you ain't have to be here, but you stop by anyway. Okay. Deuces.